My father only tells me he loves me when he's drunk. It hurts, but I've come to accept it. My father and I haven't had the best relationship since I was like 11. I'm at peace with it. When I was like 2, my parents got a divorce. My father was like unable to not cheat on my mother, and they went their separate ways. I used to go visit him like twice a month, continuously until I was like, I think like 15. The older I got, the more I hated going to visit him. Reminiscing on the times like I had back at home with my mom. But like her, he was an alcoholic. How fun. Neither knew how to stop. But while she seamlessly powered down, he revved up. He was a range of expressed emotions when he was drunk. At a moment, he'd be sobbing to me on how he's like failed me as a father. And the next, he'd scream his head off at me for not dissuading his previous statement. At a moment, I just stopped going to visit him. And not because it was my choice, but because I was too big of a coward to do so, right? So like, he was my father though, and I do love him. What happened is that he just stopped coming. He stopped coming to visit me. He just never showed up to the pickup spot and would refuse to pick up his phone. Yeah. I remember one time I was waiting by the phone for hours, hoping that he'll come and get me. My mom was having like a terrible drunken haze. I just couldn't be near her anymore for it. He never came. He abandoned me. I texted him like almost like 100 times, waiting for him, and what did he do? He just left me on red. When we talk now, it's because I reach out. It's insane how unidentifiable I am by gazing at his Facebook profile. You won't even be able to tell that he has a son. You know what? When we talk, he professes his woes about his life being ruined. But when I talk about my problems, I'm told that I'm being a baby and that I need to man up and how this is the real life and you have to get over it, right? Or I'm going to have like a rude awakening when I get to the real world. I really think a little part of the boy I used to be died that day when the first time I professed my fucking cries to that man.